So you're moving to Baltimore, great. Well, I'm here to share the pros and cons of living in Baltimore. One of the things you want to know, Baltimore is a coastal city. Being a coastal city, we have water, not everywhere, but we are on the water. So Baltimore has the inner harbor, which is the center of downtown. Everything starts around the inner harbor. We have different communities, lots of restaurants, lots of shopping, but the inner harbor sits on the Potomac. The Potomac opens up to the Chesapeake Bay. Chesapeake Bay opens up to the Atlantic Ocean. So between all that, we have lots of seafood. Baltimore has everything from like crab cakes and oysters. Oysters on the half shell is like amazing. It's nothing like being able to shuck an oyster, crack it open, and it's a method to doing it. But once you try it, you might like it. You might not like the texture. You might like the texture. It's an opportunity for you to try oysters on the half shell, as well as a ton of other seafood. We have shrimp, we have lobster. All these great things are happening in Baltimore because Baltimore is a coastal city. We also have a lot of craft breweries that have become popular in the region and sell custom brews throughout the city. In Baltimore, you'll also enjoy the fun food festivals. We have wine festivals, we have crab cake festivals, we have like a mac and cheese festival. We have all the different things to do that revolve around food here in Baltimore. Our ones around seafood are probably the most popular because everyone loves the Maryland crab cakes. And these festivals happen throughout the year. Usually like late summer, early fall, we have farmers from in the region that come down and they open up. It's a great opportunity to get out. You see friends, you see family, you see neighbors. It's really a melting pot for the community because they have all types of vendors there. Have types of vendors. We have people who have food trucks, some people cooking on location. You have farmers there out selling raw vegetables, raw fruit. Some make their own cider, but it's a great place to come together and see all the great food, all the things that happens right down in Baltimore. It's an awesome thing. The Baltimore Farmers Market, it's great. It happens every year. We run it throughout the course of the year, and it's great because it's right in downtown Baltimore. Baltimore is also rich in history. Baltimore is one of the few cities in the United States that is older than the country itself. So if you're one who loves to explore historic sites and see things from the past, Baltimore is the place for you. This is where Francis Scott Key wrote the Star Spangled Banner. If you're a baseball fan, then you know Babe Ruth was born here. We have a Babe Ruth Museum that is a part of Camden Yards. Camden Yards is our Oriole Park where the O's play. The Orioles are our home team for Baltimore for baseball. Baltimore is also the resting place of the famous author Edgar Allan Poe. You can actually go to see his gravesite in downtown Baltimore, and it's a lot of other historical figures in the graveyard, the cemetery there. But it's really good to see. It might sound weird to some, but it's really an opportunity to sort of just dig into the past and see a lot of the history that happened here in Baltimore. Even the great Frederick Douglass built homes here in Baltimore, and these houses are still standing, and they're not too far from the Frederick Douglass Maritime Museum. All downtown, all on the water, and all part of this coastal city that we call Baltimore. Here in Baltimore, we have a lot of educational opportunities as well. We have universities like Morgan State University, which is an HBCU. We have Loyola University, University of Maryland, and we have Johns Hopkins, just to name a few. Johns Hopkins is also known for having a teaching hospital and is one of the best biomedical research facilities in the country. So if you or someone in your family want to go to medical school, then Baltimore is definitely one of the places you'll want to consider living. The University of Baltimore has an amazing law school, our School of Entrepreneurship. We have Towson University. They have a great School of Economics and Business. We have Coppin State University, another HBCU that's also known for its medical programs. Relocating to Baltimore puts you right next door to the nation's capital, and there's so much that happens in Washington, D.C. They have everything from food, they have the nightlife, they are just as diverse as Baltimore. The challenge is, it's crowded in Washington, D.C. There's nowhere to park. Living is crazy expensive. So we have a lot of people who actually work in Washington, D.C., but live in Baltimore because the cost of living between Baltimore and Washington, D.C., Baltimore is a lot less expensive to live in. Property values are a lot more affordable than they are in Washington, D.C. So if you buy in Baltimore City or one of the counties outside of Baltimore, I'll definitely help you understand the tax commitment as well as the benefits, the pros and cons to moving, whether it's Baltimore City or the different counties surrounding Baltimore. Well, there you have it. Those are the pros and cons of living in Baltimore. I'm quite sure there's a lot of other things we can think about, but we don't want to keep you too long in this video. Please hit the like and subscribe button to help us improve our channel. It helps me actually go out and do the work to create more videos to bring you the information you need so you can relocate to Baltimore and have the best experience when moving to Baltimore. So when you're ready, I can help you find whether it's a rental, you actually want to purchase a home. My name is Calvin Watkins. I'm a professional realtor with eXp Realty. My phone number is 443-281-9800, or just shoot me an email, yournewhometv@gmail.com.
I was very fortunate and blessed to be able to purchase a house, and then in the meantime walk into quite a bit of equity. Thank you so much, Calvin. You've been a blessing. I really, really have appreciated everything that you have done to, help me along on this journey, because I just believe that God orders our steps, and I'm just grateful that He brought you into our lives. That's it.